Hey, how y'all doing? It's Sunday night. I wanted to maybe color, and when I sat here, I started looking at this, and I began to just look through it. Like I haven't done this in a good while, and I used to be practicing it a lot, and I haven't done it in a while. And so I'm thinking about, do I want to do a short? And I was thinking, and I couldn't get it together whether I wanted to do a short. So I began to look at this page, and then I started practicing right here. So I said, well, maybe we'll do that, and we'll try it. Then I pulled this one out, because this is where I started, like these kinds of videos, doing a lot of shorts. And I was just thinking, like, I can't even really wrap my mind around a short sometimes because I just be so into the journals and trying to learn how to do that and all of that. And it's just been a long time since I've done a short. And I was just trying to think about where I am and how I feel about what I want to do tonight. And I ain't really know. I ain't know. But I used to be doing these shorts trying to learn how to do lettering and learn how to do some type of borders and all this kind of stuff because I was interested in it. And I still am. I just don't make shorts anymore. So I said, well, maybe we'll do a little bit of something. I don't know. But that's where I was. I just thought I'd flip through because we look at flip throughs in Journal World. And I just thought I'd do a flip through. Maybe somebody might enjoy this. And maybe I'll write something. And maybe I'll try to do something like that. So I thought about, if you letter a name, what name will it be? And I said, maybe Madison. So Christmas was the last time I did a short and like this type. And I said, maybe we'll do Madison if we do it. And I said, maybe I'll just do a little lettering. That's what I might do. So I'm not the best at this. I'm not. But I used to know how to do it a little bit. So I'm just going to do a little bit of faux calligraphy first. And just talk about how, like, troubled I was earlier today when I realized that, YouTube was not allowing my video to post. I don't even know what that was. I really don't. I was like, that is insane. Like all day long, every time I looked at my video to see how it was doing from this morning, because, I check, baby, it wasn't there. I was like, what is going on? I really should do myself a favor and change my glasses strength, but I haven't. I refuse to. I really do refuse to, because I can still see pretty good, but it's, some of the details, it's just be like, I don't know. Anyway, I was so mad about my video. I was so mad about that. And as I sat here, I was thinking, okay, well, what you gonna do? I had to make myself sit downstairs because I did not want to go to bed early. I wanted to talk about this video. And I just kept saying, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So that's kind of where I was with it. And I was like, okay, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. Just let the people know kind of where you were with the thing. And let me see how you're supposed to do this. So it's down like so. I always mess something up. It's just like I'm not good at it, but I used to be in the practice of it. And I still do okay, I think, sometimes. But I've not done this since before Christmas. So it's like, you know what? It's fine. Just go ahead. And I was quite nervous about whether or not to do it at all, but, just give yourself some grace. And it's okay. So today was a great day at church. I wasn't sure if I was going because last night I kind of felt the way a little bit, and I was like, I don't know. And if it's raining and all like that in the morning, I might not go at all. But I had a ride. I didn't have to take the bus today, which was a blessing. And then I went out with my mother at my church who also picked me up this morning. So I was happy about that. That was a blessing. We went out and had dinner after church, and so that was a blessing. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't be really anticipating doing much on Sundays at all, and so that was, a good treat, because I usually just come home on a Sunday. Sometimes I might treat myself and go out and eat crabs after church, but for the most part, I just come home. And so it was good. It was good. So that's that kind. And then for this, I usually would use something let me pull something over here. And I would use something and kind of color these in a little bit and give them some kind of, color or whatever like that. I didn't want to get into my journal because I didn't have time really to be pulling anything additional out. Then I'm looking for all of my postal stuff that I purchased some time ago, and I don't know where I put it. It's like, oh, when you come home from work tomorrow, you got to sit down and find that. Because I remember when I was dumping all of my stickers out and putting them in the long tote that I have, that I was saying, oh, I got to get all of these postal ones out. And I don't know where I put them things at. And I looked for them twice tonight, and I still haven't located them. But no worries, they're here. I just got to find out where I put them at. And that becomes a problem when you start moving stuff around and you don't even know where you put it. It's okay. And this should be that color too. It's all right. And then I was thinking about, well, you could use just what you have and do something, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that because I said, well, what if I want to do something new? Something just comes to your mind sometimes and you haven't even tried to pull anything, I'm kind of like, I'm not sure how to handle that because sometimes when I even pull the things that I plan on using, it don't always work out that way either. It'd be like, you still digging for something. Why you can't just use what you took out? And it's like, I don't know. Because I guess ideas come to me while I'm trying to create. And I did not plan the thing that comes up, but I'm still learning. While I was looking for those postal stickers and those little cards from the post office that I bought. When I was looking for that stuff, I saw one of those cactus plant type of stickers, and that thing said, still growing. And I just looked at it and stared at it for a little while, because I was going to do a sticker book thingy, but I said, no, let's just look at this. Maybe we'll color. Maybe we'll do some of this little lettering. So I did all of that. I wasn't real sure about whether or not or how or any of that, but this is what I was in here doing. And for me, I can't talk while I'm doing it because I got to focus, okay? Because it takes focus. You got to know how to do this stuff. And if you don't know, it's a little bit okay. H-I-J. My whole thing is, you gotta remember to take the pen off the paper. And it's like, but I didn't learn cursive like that. And I know this is calligraphy, but to me it's still a fancy form of cursive handwriting. And so it's hard to undo what you know. And it takes a long time to practice it. But it's beautiful. But you have to take that pen off that paper. And some people are just so fluid with it. And my P always come out like an S. I don't know why, but it does. That's all I got though. Okay? I don't know. I just can't get it the way I want to, but it's okay. B, W, and let's put it right here. Down, thick, up, thin, down, thick, up, thin, out. That all look the same to me. And then something like that. That's how you do it a little bit, okay? So these are just strokes to teach you how to do it. Up, thin, down, thick. And it seems like it doesn't make sense, but it gets you in the practice of it. And the more you do it, the better it makes sense. Because when you certainly are trying to write like that, you got to put this in your mind that you need to go up thin and down thick. That's how it's supposed to be. So let me put the date on here, because I did this. The last time I did one was in October, I think. Yeah, 10/2 and 10/8. It's May the 5th of 24. So we got that. And then we might try a couple of these over here on the back. Just a couple. Let's see. Maybe we'll mix them up and we'll come up, down, up. See how these started? Because I ain't picked the pen up. That's why. And then we'll see how you do this. I haven't done it in a long time. Oh, this goes around, down. Okay, and then the other one is this way, down. It's because you're still doing it all in one stroke. I have to be telling myself this. See, after a few times you can remind yourself, but if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing, and that's just period. So this one is, I guess I didn't mix them up, did I? No, I did not. Okay. I used to have it better a little bit, but out of practice, out of practice, out of practice. Oh, now that's not looking, let's give it go into the O. It's supposed to be like a U. My curve coming around too far at the top and at the bottom. Okay, so the O is like a C and thin. Too far. Too far. I never got this one together. Never did. Looks all the same. So that's, you know, the little bit of practice that I was trying to do. Okay, so that's that. Now, if I was going to be lettering the name Madison, okay, I'm going to put a little border on here. I see a border up there. I would do something like maybe this one might be okay. And that would be my border at the top. And for the name Madison, let's spell it like M-A-D-I-S-E-N. M-A-D-I-S-E-N. Okay, that's how Madison. M-A-D-I-S-E-N for a girl. That's how I'm going to spell it. So I would write it like this. M A D I S E N. That's how I would do it. Okay? All right. Then I will come in here like so. And okay. Now this. And then this. Doesn't look exactly how I would do it. It's okay. And then here. And then here. It's not. That's the wrong side for the S. It's supposed to be on the other side. Let me do it again. Because this is what happened in YouTube Shorts. You got to do this again. You got to keep starting over. And you get all these tries, until you can get it right. Let's do it again. This is what happens that y'all don't see. There'll be all these things, and it just looks so pretty and polished by the time you get it going. And we steady ripping out paper and starting over and tearing it up and getting another start and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like they don't even know what it takes. Okay? All right, let's try it again. All right, come down here. All right. Madison. And when I was starting to practice people's names just out of my own thinking, people was writing saying, can you do this? Can you do this? This next, please. And I was like, are they really asking me? Let me get my thin marker. I know it's at the other table. I was like, are they really asking me to do this again? I can't believe this. And so I was getting these requests to do people's name. And they really wanted it too. And I was like, oh, okay, I got to focus on this. Okay, this looks better, right? Because I have the right kind of pen. And that's why. Okay, because we know what side we're supposed to put that on. And this. Is here. And then let's put this down here a little bit. And then this always, see how that's not touching? We'll put it right there. All right, and then I'm going to get my, oh boy, let's see. Let's just get a couple of these, what you call these, I forgot what you call these things, brush pens. Couple of brush pens. I have all this stuff. Like, I be trying to say this over and over. Like, I got all kinds of stuff. Because I was trying to learn how to do this. Look at this. I was trying to learn how to do it. And I didn't know all these things I was going to need. But, yeah, I got them all. And here we go. It's like you doing a short on a video. I am. Just showing y'all how this comes together. Then when you finish each part, you gotta go in there into your editor and you gotta crop and you gotta speed it up. And then you pick your music and put it all together, and it's like, oh, okay. So I'm working on something in my mind right now, trying to come up with what will I do for celebrating 500 subscribers, because I'm only 6 subscribers away from 500 subscribers. I can't even believe it. 6 subscribers away. And maybe that's why YouTube held my video the way they did today. I don't really know. Because people will subscribe to your channel and you'll see that you got a subscriber, but YouTube won't release them. They'll hold it until you do something else in the video that I guess they feel is worthy of you gaining that new subscriber or something like that. That's how it used to always be. I'd be looking and it say 2 new subscribers, and it'll move from, say, like from 12 to 14. And you looking and you thinking, oh, okay, well, where the subscriber at? And then I had a few people comment throughout, the time of me doing it, and they say, I subscribed to your channel, but it doesn't show me that, it accepted, my button that I pushed. And I said, I know. I can see that it went up, but then it went back. I said, oh, somebody unsubscribed. And it's not that. Then you do some other kind of video and, it get a certain amount of views, and then YouTube will give you the one they held and whoever else subscribed. And it's like, oh, okay. So now that's what I would do with something like this. And then I do something like this. Let me see. This too thin. We'll use something like this, and 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 this. And then with maybe, how you do that other one? I haven't done it in a long time. Let me see. I think it's like something like that. They make these stars or something. I haven't done it in so long. I'm out of practice. This is why I don't even try my hand in shorts too much no more, because it's like, dang, I don't even know how to do them no more. But who knows? My old stars still work like that. And that's what I would have, y'all. So I just wanted to just, have a little fun and get the feel of it, because, I do hope to get back to shorts and do something. So I would write Madison like that, and that's how the calligraphy would look and everything. And I'm thinking that I will do something in this book. And I saw something that was easy. This is easy too. Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly with your God. Jesus sought me when I was a stranger. Serve one another in love. I bought this book at the thrift store. I think somebody got it wet. This is the page I'm looking for. I think somebody got it wet because it's all bumpy and lumpy on this corner. And maybe that's why they sent it. They probably said, well, it's messed up. I don't want it anymore. In that whole corner. I got it for $3.99, but I said, oh, okay. It was $15. I'll get this. All right, so I said I was going to use markers instead of I'm reaching for a piece of paper. I usually put paper between. Oh, I see something in here. That might be all right for a minute. Okay, I usually use gel pens, but I said I was going to use markers. Maybe we'll use these same ones. Let's just try it. I usually use gel pens. I never use markers because mostly they bleed through the bag, and I don't like that. But we'll see. Might turn out okay for now. And I definitely don't be coloring with these because this will fray your tip, and then you won't be able to use it for your lettering. So this kind of like showing off right now using this because this will definitely have your tip messed up. So I'm going to try and act like I'm focused and just brush it in instead of acting like I'm unfocused, okay? Because for a second there, I was thinking I had a Crayola marker in my hand. And that's what I'm about to reach for after I get this, because now we don't want to mess these up. I said, maybe I won't do shorts no more at some point, and I will just sell all of my other stuff as a bundle package. I don't know. I got a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot. And I'm talking about a whole lot. All kind of canvases, all kind of paint, all kind of brushes, all kind of books, notebooks and things, bullet journals and regular grid journals and all kinds of brush pens and brush pen, what you call those things, the water brush pen for painting, all that kind of stuff. I got all of that. I got all kinds of stuff. Okay, let's see how we're going. Something is itching my thumb, and I keep stopping to scratch it. Let me use this burgundy looking one that's over here. See, most of these are dual, so you can write with this side or do a thing like what I was doing with that name. You could trace, outline, or whatever. All right, so we got that. And then I see this one, but this is real small, so I ain't really see it. Okay, then we'll get these up here. And this. And this. Okay, now I think that's kind of all the same a little bit. All right, so now let's see. What do we want to use? Let me get some real markers that I can use, because, you know, what I was using wasn't the right thing. Okay. I guess these are some type of leaves. That's what I assume they are. I'm a little hungry now. I am. I had a nice fish sandwich. It was, what kind of fish? It was flounder on a sesame bun, and I had fries to go with it. But that was all I ate today, besides not even a quarter bag of chips. You know, they don't cost a quarter anymore. 25-cent bag of chips. I probably had the snack pack size that used to come in a sleeve pack of 10 or 15. Somebody know what I'm talking about. A little teeny bag of chips like that. I probably had half of that size bag this morning. But my fish sandwich was good that I had with the fries. But I feel a little bit hungry. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I don't know. I might not eat anything. I might eat a little bit of chips, get something to drink, and go to bed. Okay, now let's do this one. Yeah, So, I don't know. I just felt like making a video. I have to get, it's almost like, I don't even know, y'all, how to explain it. You know, the enemy is so busy. Satan is so busy, and there's so much going on today in the world. Like a lot of people going through a lot of different things and all kinds of challenges coming up, you know, in your health, in your finances, in your family, on your job, all the stuff, right? And it's been happening this way for years. You know, it ain't just started, but it just seems like since COVID happened, a lot of things are going on seemingly simultaneously. And it's like, you know, you can't really figure out where you are sometimes, how things seem to be happening. And it's like, dig, you know. And in some real sense, I felt like, I don't know, like something went on, you know, when I was dealing with the whole sinus issue and the drainage and all this kind of stuff. And I felt like I was fighting through that and still trying to make sure that I go to work every day, be productive, you know, do what I'm supposed to do, come home, deal with my everyday life situation, take care of my little pooties, you know, prepare myself for the next day, all these things. And I just been having a few real challenges coming up recently that tried to set me down. That's what it really did. It tried to really set me down and make me think that something really happened. You know, I've been through a couple things recently since COVID started. You know, I've had a heart procedure. I've had a knee surgery. You know, I had some stuff come up, and I was like, oh, and I didn't know, wasn't no kind of warning or anything like that, no notice. And those things, you know, happened. And I see that the enemy is always on the move. As my pastor said today, he stays on his job. And because he stay on his job, we got to stay on ours. And I understand that. So I do that. I stay in prayer, you know, always talking to the Lord, keeping the line of communication open and clear, because I want to be able to say something to him and he listen and respond, okay? That's for real. I'm not playing about that. And don't use those, girl. And I'm just reaching for some more markers. I gotta get several yellow ones because some of these be like highlighter, and I'm not sure if it will be. But I'd be saying I want to ask the Lord a question, you know, or report something to him, and I want an answer. So you got to keep your life clean. And you listen, I'm just saying you got to keep your life clean and keep that communication line open. That thing ain't no joke. You ain't got no time to be playing around like that. You know? It's just not a good thing. I ain't crossing every T and dotting every I. That's not where I am. But I ain't playing. That's where I'm not either. I'm not playing. It's like, God, you know. I'm going to use this yellow up here too. That one right there. Yeah. It's like, God, you know, I am not playing. But the enemy be trying to come for me. And I just be like, man. And I know I was stressing. I was really stressing the last 2 weeks. And then the sinus thing started happening. And I was like, man, I ain't got no time for this right now. And that's where I was. I just started fighting fast. I was like, I don't have time for this. And I just kept pushing and kept going because I don't have time. And that's where I was. The enemy came and he tried it. And I was like, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. And then I have to really talk myself through situations like that because I'm not one who dealt with chronic depression, but I have dealt with depression. You know, I know when I'm depressed, and I know when it feels like that thing is trying to come up on me. And no, okay? Satan, no. I ain't got no time, and I'm not playing. So, it'd be a real fight. It'd be a real fight. And my pastor used to be telling me all the time, you can't be isolated. I'm scared that useless. Let me see what this is. Okay. Because sometimes it'd be dry and it'd be looking like it's maybe like the point dirty or something like that. And I'd be like, I don't want that like that. So my pastor used to be telling me all the time, you cannot be isolated. Because I will shut down and just stay home and, you know, not just necessarily stay home from church, but just be to myself. And my pastor be like, you can't be isolated. You got to focus. You got to focus. Right? Because the enemy love to get you by yourself. Make you think you're by yourself. And that there is no hope, and that God is not watching and not paying attention, and he don't hear you or see you, and you just right there where you are by yourself. And it's not the truth. It's not the truth. Not if you're living the way you ought to be living. He allows things that come and to happen. He does. Because he is looking at your faith, and he's understanding how you're going to stand. How have you positioned yourself? Where are you? You know, he's watching your level of maturity, seeing how much more he can give you, because you can be trusted and all of that, you know. It's like, I want this here too. It's like, you got to have all of that going for yourself. And, I mean, you can't even have that going if you don't know the Lord, period. You know, people think that they know him. They think that they know him, but no, you got to have a relationship with the Lord. You got to be in relationship with him, covenant relationship. You got to know him through his son. Not knowing of him, you got to know him. And people be thinking that they do. And I'm not one to say you don't. I'm just saying that, listen, one day all of our eyes are going to close on this side. What do I mean by that? On this side of life. This world will be here and we will be gone on from this world. And when your eyes close on this side, they're going to open in the presence of the Almighty. And there is no do-over at that point. That's all I got to say to the people, whoever they are. You know, people have a right to believe what they want to believe and believe in who they want to believe in. But God is not playing. What color do I want? I kind of want to keep all the same colors. That's looking so pretty. God ain't playing. He's not playing. And we'll need to be trying to play either. We need to focus. Let me use this. Maybe this is going to be too dark. Let's try it. Yeah, it's alright. I don't know if it's too dark or not. but we're going to use it because we already started. Okay, just tie all the leaves in here. I'm just saying, y'all. This is not no preachy video, you know. It's not no preachy video. I'm just talking about how I wanted to make a video and I could not get into my journal. I need to focus and find my other things that I'm looking for and know where they are and everything so I can use them. And then I said, well, maybe you want to do some lettering. Then I said, well, I don't know. Just put it off to the side and go ahead and start with the coloring. And y'all saw how it all came off. And so now, 45 minutes, golly. The timer just, just insane how fast it goes. Just insane. Dang. It's like, dang, give me a break. Like Nell Carter, give me a break. I sure deserve it. I don't know. I was just thinking about Nell Carter TV show. So let's, come on, don't be this highlight in yellow. See, that's highlight. I don't want that. See the difference? Okay. I don't want that. All right. Let's put this in here. This is calligraphy. This is called bouncing calligraphy. Okay? I definitely don't know how to do that. Definitely don't. Where's that pink I had? Definitely don't know how to do this one. All right. Let me get the lime green and a purple. I got a lime green. Let's see how it looks. It's darker than the one that I have here, but it's fine. Let me use this purple right here. Slid that in there. All right, then we'll put this green over here. Like that. Oh, shout. Had to be something, okay? Had to be something somewhere. All right, don't worry about it, Joanne. Everything's all right. Let's pull this one down in here like this. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Just a coloring page. It's not that serious. It's okay. It's not that serious. Should we put the blue there? Maybe we should put that blue there. Why you slide that purple in there? Just because we could. That's the only reason. Let's slide this blue in here. All right, that's it. That green won't let me be great, but I tried. It's all right. I ain't mad at it. It's okay. Everything's fine. So that's what we have tonight. Just wanted to put it in, give a little something. Hope is best when shared. Okay? And we just have what we have tonight. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope that you will comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys probably on tomorrow, Monday night, Monday afternoon, or something like that. And until then, y'all be good. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.